International human rights law comes from different sources which together create a system to protect human dignity at the global level. The most important source is treaties or conventions. These are formal agreements between countries where they promise to protect certain rights. Examples include the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, though technically a declaration, it inspired binding law, the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights and the International Covenant on Economic, Social and Cultural Rights. When a country signs and ratifies such treaties, it becomes legally bound to follow them. Another important source is customary international law. This develops from consistent practice of states followed out of a sense of legal obligation. Even if a country has not signed a treaty, it may still be bound by customs such as prohibition of slavery, torture and genocide. General principles of law are also a source. These are basic legal ideas like fairness, equality and justice which are recognized by most legal systems of the world. Judicial decisions and writings of legal scholars also help in developing human rights law. Courts like the International Court of Justice and national courts interpret human rights norms and give them practical meaning. In addition, resolutions and declarations adopted by bodies like the United Nations play a significant role by guiding states and influencing lawmaking, even if they are not always legally binding. A simple case study is Vishakha v. State of Rajasthan. In this case, there was no specific law in India to deal with sexual harassment at the workplace. The Supreme Court referred to international conventions like CEDAW and used them to frame guidelines to protect women's rights. This shows how international human rights law can influence national law and fill legal gaps to ensure justice. In conclusion, the sources of international human rights law include treaties, customs, general principles.